Hi everyone and welcome back to my reactions. Today we are checking out The Fifth Element. This is the 1997 sci-fi movie starring Bruce Willis, and I'm really excited for this movie because I've always heard good things, but I've never actually seen it, and I've never really had the urge to see this movie before. But after watching a few classic sci-fi movies on the channel, I thought, why not give this one a go? I know that this one is a favorite amongst a lot of sci-fi fans, but for some reason it's never piqued my interest. But I also don't know the plot of this movie, so maybe that's why. Maybe if I read the plot synopsis, I'd be like, wow, this is very interesting. But I haven't read the plot synopsis. I've only seen the title and a thumbnail of Bruce Willis in what looks to be a futuristic car with a girl screaming in the background. So I'm very intrigued by this thumbnail alone. But yeah, I don't really know what this movie's about. Is it about Bruce Willis becoming the fifth element? Is he taking in all four other elements, water, earth, fire, air, and he's combining them into Bruce Willis to make Bruce Willis the fifth element? I'm not really sure, but I'm excited to check this movie out. And because I am at home, there is no lighting colors today, but if I was going to choose a lighting color, I would choose yellow because the thumbnail is a very yellow color. They're probably in some form of taxi or something like that. So I think I would choose yellow because I'm assuming that the world is going to be a very orangey yellow aesthetic, just judging by the poster and by the thumbnail alone. And if you'd like to get into more of my reactions, you can head over to my Patreon. I have uncut reactions to many of the movies I watch on YouTube, as well as early access reactions to my movies that come out 1 week early. There are also 2 exclusive Patreon movies a month that you guys on Patreon get to choose. Thank you so much if you check it out. Now let's get back to the video. Okay, let's just get into this reaction. I hope you enjoy it, and I'm very excited to watch The Fifth Element. Oh, I like her too. Oh, I like it. Okay, this cast is phenomenal. I can't turn my head anymore, but if I could, I would. I hope the whole movie is like this, just super atmospheric. Oh my gosh, I am very excited. This kid's a hero or something.
Spreading terror and chaos. See the snake, Billy. The ultimate evil.
This feels kind of inspired by Stargate a little bit.
Water, fire, earth, air.
Ah!
Around a fifth one.
Oh my god, was I right? Is Bruce Willis the fifth element? Is he literally a fifth element?
Extraordinary thing. I mean, Luke is the greatest find in history.
Yes, you must be parched.
Huh?
Don't drink it.
Can't drink a toast with water.
Oh my god. The father really just trying to kill this guy.
They're here.
Oh my god. That is so cool. Ah, they look so cool. I'm not seeing them. Show me the alien.
War is coming. Stone's not safe on Earth anymore.
Stone? No, don't you dare. Oh, thought they were gonna laser him or something. I was very nervous. I love the designs of the aliens, and they're practical too. They're practical. Who's in the sarcophagus though? The stones. Is it Bruce Willis? Oh wait, those are the elements. Earth, water, fire, air. Those are the symbols for the elements.
When evil returns, so shall we.
You better return in 300 years. Is it gonna time jump 300 years now?
They killed the professor. They're monsters.
I explained everything. Billy,
Wait, did they actually kill him?
look at me.
Or is he just asleep? I thought he was just asleep. Take the key! The guy's like, I cannot move fast in my giant suit. 300 years later. Ah, the time jump. I like it. Whoa, what the heck is that? That's so cool.
Oh, I saved the seat.
Oh my god, it looks like he has poop on his hat.
I have a different theory to offer you, sir.
Listen to him.
You have 20 seconds.
Wow, that's not that much time to pitch.
Evil begets evil, Mr. President. Shooting will only make it stronger.
That looks so cool. It's so beautiful. And if I had a yellow light, it would be such a good aesthetic with it.
We're gonna protect the life of some 200 billion of my fellow citizens. General, you may fire when ready.
Upfront loading of a 120.
This was a mistake, Mr. President.
I have a doubt.
I don't, Mr. President.
Oh my god, he shot them already?
Stetter, can you hear me? Stetter. What happened, Stetter? Did you destroy it?
I'm about to, sir.
You're about to. It's just getting stronger. Does it look like it's getting destroyed? No.
This is the president. That's an order.
That's so cool looking. I love this close-up of his face as well. Whoa. Hey, it's Bruce. It's Bruce Willis. Almost forgot this was a Bruce Willis movie for a second. Okay, Bruce Willis at the moment does not look like he is the fifth element, so maybe he is not the fifth element.
Yes? Hey, dog brain, finger here.
Aww.
I want a million women. Just want one. Perfect one.
He'll get that one. He better get that one.
You know what? You gotta learn how to lie better. See you tonight.
So he really went from one extreme to taxi driving.
What do you mean it's not loaded? Well, you have to push that little yellow button to load it.
Oh my god.
Hang on to this one for you, huh? You don't mind, do you? No.
Are those guns from all the people who've tried to rob him? Now he's doing a little dance just to show his appreciation.
But to exterminate life.
Ooh.
Father, there's nothing that can stop this.
Yeah, there is.
There is only one thing.
There's one thing. The fifth element. That's cool. There's like space borders and stuff. I actually never thought about that. I never actually thought about that. That's cool.
Showtime.
Who are these bubs? Pirates or something? Where's it crashing? On the moon? Oh my god, no, it just exploded. They're all dead. What the heck? Those guys just came out of nowhere. Who are they? Are they just menaces?
Here you act not.
The mission is accomplished.
Oh, this must be Gary Oldman. This must be Gary Oldman.
This has 200,000 memo groups.
That must be the hand of the fifth element. Look at their eyeballs. Oh my god, this is actually so cool.
Reconstruction complete.
Oh my god, show me who this is right now. Oh, it's the lady! Oh, is that the lady in the back of his cab from the thumbnail on Netflix?
I'd like to take a few pictures. The archives.
You sure it's not just because it's a naked lady? She's almost like a child, but she's also like she's in a cage, so I understand this behavior.
Is that thing solid?
Unbreakable.
Good.
Well, it may be breakable to her, she's the fifth element. Oh my god. That's so cool. Haha, I told you she could get out of there. I love the outfit because it's just the bandages, but I love the outfit. It's so iconic. I am a huge fan of the music in this movie. Oh my god, it's so cool. The world looks so lived in. It looks so real.
There's nowhere else to go.
Yeah, there is.
Slowly turn around.
There is. Down.
Please put your arms up and follow our instructions.
It's gonna be no identification. It's gonna be identified as the fifth element.
She has no file.
Here she goes. She's looking down. The music. Oh, there we go. There we go. She's like, wow, I landed in Bruce Willis's cab. How lucky of me. I wonder what language she's speaking right now.
Big. Yeah, big bada boom.
Big. Bada big boom.
Please keep your hands on the wheel. You have an unauthorized passenger in your...
Oh, I know that look. How come everything that Bruce Willis does is so cool?
Thing is gonna kill me.
Oh, yeah.
Unit 47, we're on the way. As soon as we finish lunch.
Yeah. Oh, wow. McDonald's is still a thing 300 years in the future.
I think it's 2 miles. Hang on.
Why is the score so good in this movie?
I think he's got a scam block.
He's a car thief. Blast him.
What? You're just gonna actually destroy him? McDonald's is everywhere in this world, man. It's almost like this movie was sponsored by McDonald's or something. Oh god, that's cool.
Shit.
You've killed the fifth element.
You okay?
Aww, she looks so scared.
Yes.
Okay, so she's gonna be. Oh my god, he just knew where he was.
Things are 1 floor down, my son. Congratulations.
I thought the whole movie was gonna be trying to find the priest, but nope, just happened.
Tattoo?
Dude, your glasses, there's something in front of them.
He's a she. You noticed that, huh? Yes.
Very observant of you, priest.
She is perfect. Perfect.
Imagine being cast as the perfect human, as the perfect being, and then you can brag about it to all your friends. I was cast as the perfect being, so obviously I'm the perfect being.
Just kidding. Kidding. And you, what is your name?
It's so good how calm he is under pressure in situations like this.
Lelu.
Lelu.
Corbin.
Lelu and Corbin. Lelu is actually such a fun name, and Corbin is not a name I've ever heard in my life, so I like it.
You know, one of these really big fairs that you just can't resist.
Oh. How big?
The biggest the world's ever seen. Oh, he's in love.
Been asleep for quite a while, you know.
She can read really fast. Oh my god, is she gonna learn this?
Can. Good.
Oh, she's learning English.
Where is it?
Sanagamache bet on volet.
Stolen?
She does not care, and I love it. I want to learn about this guy. Show me more. Show me more Gary Oldman.
He said he was an art dealer. What was his name?
What is that? It looks like a jellyfish. What does she have in her hand?
The little planes that you borrowed. Agnon, is that you? What an ugly face.
Me to my brothers.
Is at hand. Voila, the ZF one.
Are those amazing guns or something?
Same location.
Oh, whoa, what the heck? That's so cool.
My favorite.
That's my favorite too. Magnificent.
This case is empty.
What do you mean?
What a good cut.
She's looking for the address. Easy.
Dot.
Dot. I love this movie. Looks like we're going on a vacation.
I'm screwed.
You asked for it.
Dude, the cuts in this movie are actually so good. The cuts in this movie are so good.
I'm the gun.
Oh, what does that do? Is it like a self-destruct thing? How sick was that shot?
Now take this empty glass. Here it is, peaceful, serene, boring. But if it is,
That's kind of rude for the glass. Well,
in reality, you and I are in the same business. Cheers.
okay, but you have to kill so many people.
Maybe.
What the heck is that thing?
For now, you're a monster, Zorg. I know.
I know, I've already come to terms with it.
The president, I don't care. Just bring me those stones.
He's literally Thanos. He's literally Thanos. Where are the stones?
Come on.
You are fired.
Yeah. Oh my god, so it's so funny.
Well,
it's so funny. You think the like it goes down, you think the message is from the people working for the president, you know, he's like, I've got a guy. You think it's Bruce Willis, and then he's just like, you're fired.
What are you talking about?
Oh, I get it. You want to make your only mother beg, is that it?
No, I don't want to make you beg. All I want is an explanation.
Is that match shot important? He has one match left. I'm gonna keep that in my mind just in case.
If I don't want a trip, I'd know about it. Somebody would have notified me.
Yeah, how did he win a chip? Oh, there it is.
Of all the members of your unit, you're the most highly decorated. The third one? Of all the members of your unit, you're the only one left alive.
Yeah, there it is. Hey, it's the Fifth Element.
You gotta help me. You just gotta hide somewhere.
We'd love to help, but I mean, there's only one door. Where can we hide?
Yeah, that's so true. You're not gonna fit them all in the fridge. There's no way.
People eye.
People eye.
Gonna save the world?
yes.
Oh my god, and the police are. Everyone is here.
This is our police control. This is not...
I love her outfit. Her outfits so far in this movie have been amazing.
Sir, are you classified as human?
Negative. I am a meat popsicle.
Negative, I have a beat popsicle.
Don't come back without the stones.
I love this scavenger hunt for the stones sort of deal.
You have to negotiate. Revenge is at hand.
I love how many people are after the stones. There is what? 1, 2, 3. There are 4 parties wanting the stones, I'm pretty sure, right? Military, priest, weird dog-looking aliens, and then Zorg.
Met you twice today. Both times, ended up in my arms.
It's almost like it's fate. The jazz music, the slow zoom in. They're not gonna kiss, but that's such a kiss cam.
I know I'm not proud of what I did. I have no choice.
Oh, here he comes.
I'll take the mission.
Are they dead? No, okay. I thought they were dead for a second. I thought they froze to death.
Bye.
I am Corbin Dallas.
Please report infractions immediately.
Oh my god, and then he's also Corbin Dallas.
Bump into each other, sparks happen. Yeah, she knows it's a multipass. Yeah, anyway, we're in love.
Anyways, we're in love.
She's also so fragile, so human. You know what I mean?
He's like, no, I'm a robot. I don't know what I mean. What you mean?
I know what to do. I thought he was gonna kill me.
This is not possible. This is not...
You just hit him in the head. You didn't destroy him.
Broadcasting live, and he needs you for an interview.
Miss. Multipass.
Multipass. I love her so much. Best character in any movie. Plan B is just shootout. And then garbage dive.
Here he is, the one and only world of Gemini croquet contest. This boy is huge, right heel, right hand, right on.
This is beautiful. Is that his signature?
In the place and he's on the case.
I love this so much. He has so much energy. He has so much charisma. And I like that the camera's just letting him walk, you know, there's not a bunch of cuts. It's like these longer tracking takes. He has so much power. I love him.
Dallas. Corbin Dallas.
That's me.
She's like,
I have one Corbin Dallas on my list, and he's already checked.
Yeah.
Hey, wait. Hey.
Good try, Zorg, dude.
You no trouble. Me, fifth element.
Yes, sir.
Protect you.
Yeah, she definitely will. I actually like this dynamic because Bruce Willis is usually the big, powerful, buff guy in the movies. But she's the most powerful one here, so she's actually going to do most of the protecting. I actually really like that shift of dynamic. That looks a little dangerous.
Mr. Rock!
See, look at these cuts. What am I saying? These cuts are so good. Such a liar.
Power pressure, prime.
All these intercuts. All these intercuts are so good.
A little disappointed.
5.
You're dead, dude.
Lift off.
Oh my god. Dude, it's so satisfying. Everything climaxes, forgive my pun, at the same time. I forgot about this thing. There's so much in this movie, I forgot about this thing.
Zorg's office.
I do not want to be disturbed.
I know.
I'm looking out a window dramatically. Don't disturb me.
Where are you?
Far now.
It's cool to see him afraid.
Money is of no importance.
Oh, what's that goo thing?
Here.
What is that, blood? Where's he bleeding from? What the heck was that? That was so disturbing, and the voice really gets into your skin and stuff like that, and it's so deep and like bassy at the same. It's just really good.
Wow.
Yeah, wow indeed. Oh yay, it's him.
You have a seat reserved, front row, next to Ruby Rod.
Aww.
I just love.
I love how much he hates Ruby. I love the mom. Whoa, what the heck? What the heck are these things? That's kind of creepy.
Welcome to the, I am, security, I am, welcome to the...
Tall.
Yes, sir.
Helm 108!
Helm's 108.
Time to join.
Why did he yell at his face like that? Just say it normally. Use your inside voice. But who cares? He's about to go off. And who's this guy? Why did the music get all menacing all of a sudden?
Showtime.
Okay. Okay. This is like Megamind's mom or something. I love intercut scenes with opera singing over them. It's such a hit for me. Not very good security, are you? Oh my god, she's about to go ham. She's actually about to go berserk.
I found it.
How do you know? You haven't opened it yet. You should check first before you say that. Ooh! That really went from opera to like 90s funk. Oh, the editing's on point with the music. How does the opera work with this style of music? I don't know, but it does. Oh my god. Broken head. Why was that one just standing right behind her, not doing anything? He was just watching his buddy die like, okay. I didn't like Fred anyways.
No, the stops.
He's gonna use all the gizmos at once. That was so cool. Oh my god, he just went around. Is he shooting the wall or is he just shooting random people? Oh my god, not the opera singer.
Let's change the beat.
Oh my god, I love Zorg. And I love this movie. This movie is so goofy but also just so much fun. Like there's some super goofy moments in it, but it's so good.
Or she will die.
I don't want her to die. Oh, Lelu. Why was that shot so sad? She's bleeding in the ventilation vent by herself alone. She's like an innocent child. On Zorg's ship. Or are they not in there? Yeah, they're not in there.
Not here.
Loser. Literally in you. Ew. Ew. She's like, I was going to have to kill myself anyways for the stones to be found.
Sorry. Think it's gonna be okay?
Oh no. Mini boss battle.
I know my man. He'll calm things down.
He'll calm things down. This is Bruce Willis we're talking about. He's just gonna amp things up if any. What the heck? Is that a missile launcher? Whoa, that's so cool. This is so awesome.
The gun! I'm gonna go and try to see if I can see something.
I love that he's still on the air. That makes it so much better. Yes. Exactly what he wanted.
Wait a minute. I think he's trying to say something to me.
Oh my god, just follow his hand.
Don't move.
Oh, I was gonna fall through. He's so much fun. Oh, that is so cool. That is so many explosions. Wow, that is such an epic shot. Oh. Well, I have not seen this movie before. I love this thing. Zorg's back for more.
On the right.
Now there's 4 left. That was the best negotiation scene I've ever seen in a movie. Oh my god. And they're like, oh, you helped save everyone because you threw those 2 balls.
Lelu's in trouble? When is Lelu not in trouble?
Where is she? She's still in the vent?
That's the diva suite.
Oh, she's still in the vent.
No.
This is a Type A alert. For security reasons, the hotel must be evacuated.
Why did it only start going off 4 minutes before the bomb explodes? What a bad bomb detector.
I know.
I love Zorg so much. Man of few words.
Evacuation.
Is Zorg gonna die? He has a minute left. And they're taking his ship. Zorg's definitely gonna die here. Oh, he's just gonna de-arm it. Of course he can do that. I forgot. Well, obviously. Only 5 seconds. Goodbye, Zorg.
Oh no.
Bye.
You should hold on.
Woo! Flying away from explosions. Be so funny if the priest just chucked them on the floor. What is this guy in, by the way, the priest? I keep recognizing his face from something, but I don't remember what it is.
V is good. Some very good words in V.
Violin.
Very beautiful.
Well, that's one with a V and one with a B.
Problem.
It's flying very fast.
It's great for Earth, and we have no idea how to stop it. That's the problem.
We know how to stop it.
In an hour and 57 minutes.
I'll call you back in 2 hours.
That's very specific.
Hello.
I love that though. I'll call you back in 2 hours. I like that line. Oh, I have chills right now. He's actually so smart.
What you doing? What you doing? I'm trying to keep you in the details.
I like that Ruby is just here to tag along now.
And you know how to do that, right?
Theoretically?
We don't need theoretically here.
Get these stones open in 5 minutes. We're all dead.
Dead.
Yes, dead.
The stakes are high. The stakes are high.
I think mine is broken, huh? Well, I gotta get the broken one.
But I gotta get the broken one.
We're never gonna make it.
David, come on. You gotta be an optimist in this situation. Ah, see. You gotta blow on it. Burn something on it. Maybe cry on it. And then for what's Earth?
Wind blows.
Oh, yeah, baby. There's one match left.
Corbin?
There's one match left. There's one match left. In the match case. I told you the match was going to be important. Dude, I feel like this actually is so satisfying. It's so satisfying that I noticed that there was one match left. Oh my god. Matches can break easy too, so imagine.
Listen to me. Listen. Listen. I know you're very tired. I know you're very tired. I'll take you on a vacation when we're done.
What's the use of saving life when you do with it?
It'll be entering the atmosphere in 40 seconds.
That's actually a really good point, though.
That's good. That's good. That's a good example. Like love. Love is worth saving.
I don't know love.
I need you. I need you very much.
Why?
I love these close-ups. I love them.
2.
She's about to become the 5th element. Oh, here we go. Woo! She's the 5th element, and then Bruce Willis is there to also give her his power. My dog's wanting to go, but I don't want to pause it. 1 second, Huxley. 1 second.
They need 5 more minutes.
You have 20 seconds.
No, ma'am. No, I tried. No.
What? Give him 5 minutes.
The president's an idiot, and you don't sound like an idiot. If you don't want to talk to your mother, just avoid me like usual, huh? I'll just
Oh
throw
my
myself
god.
in traffic.
I love the mother so much. This is why he said 5 more minutes. Oh my god. And that was my reaction to The Fifth Element, the 1997 sci-fi action-adventure movie starring Milla Jovovich. I think that's how you say her last name, right? Bruce Willis, Gary Oldman, Chris Tucker, and Ian Holm. Oh, and also Luke Perry. That movie was really, really fun. I really liked that movie. It was definitely one of my favorite sci-fi movies that I've seen this year, and I just loved quite most of everything about it. I love the practical effects. The special effects, I think, still hold up to this day. 1997, you can really, if you really were heavy on special effects in 1997, it could really end up bad for your movie in terms of the aging quality of it. Like, in 20 years, those effects could look really bad. But I thought the effects in this movie were really, really good. I thought the world building was great. I thought the characters were really fun. I thought some of the lines were super cheesy, but that really added to it. And I thought the musical score was just really, really fun as well. I thought this movie in general was just a really fun time with an interesting concept, a very interesting world, and very likable characters. Getting into the reviews of this movie now, it has a 7.7 out of 10 on IMDb and a 71% Rotten Tomatoes, but on Metacritic, another critic site, 52%. So it looks like critics were not the biggest fans of this movie, and maybe that's just because of when it came out, or maybe these are more recent reviews. I don't really know. This movie definitely has some very weird mixes of styles. If you look at the music, for instance, you have opera, then you have like 90s funk or something like that, and it was just a weird style, and I really enjoyed it. But I don't know, I feel like sometimes this movie is very cheesy. This movie can be very goofy at times, and maybe you want a more serious movie, and maybe this isn't a movie for you for sci-fi. Like, for instance, when Gary Oldman is choking on the cherry, he's like super menacing up to that point. You really fear him, and then he's just starts choking on the cherry, and almost all of that fear of his character goes out of the window in that one comedic scene. And I enjoyed the scene, and I enjoyed that, but there's also a part of me that wished maybe he hadn't choked on that cherry. And I know he choking on the cherry led to someone else's worldview and point being proven, right? The priest's point gets proven because of him choking on the cherry. But at the same time, there was part of me that wished that hadn't happened, because he was so menacing up to that point, and I really enjoyed his character throughout the whole movie. But after that moment, I didn't take him as seriously, if you know what I mean. So I feel like that could be someone's biggest complaint, is that you just don't take this movie that seriously. But for me, not taking the movie that seriously was the fun of it. You know, it was just such a fun blast, and I didn't find myself bored any second of this thing at all. I want to get into the music now. The music in this movie was really good, and it was really fun, and I don't even know how to describe the music, because it was very different than a lot of the movies that I've been watching recently. It was very energetic and exciting, and it just kind of got you off of your seat, but it never felt too serious, if you know what I mean. There's never a moment where I was like, okay, this is like serious stuff. It always had like this goofy, wacky charm to it that always just made the movie a little bit more lighthearted and a little bit more fun. Like, for example, the chase scene at the start of the movie when Lelu is in the car, in the taxi with Bruce Willis's character, Corbin, and they're just being chased by the police. The music isn't like this dramatic police chase music where it could be life or death. It's more of this like upbeat, exciting, energetic music, and so you know that nothing bad is going to happen to these two characters because the music alone tells you that. But it's just so much fun to watch, and the music just adds this level of fun that it wouldn't have had without the music, you know what I mean? So the music never really takes itself seriously, or the music never really takes the music seriously, in my opinion. It just adds an energy to it, you know? It adds energy to this already energized film. There were some moments though that I really loved with the music. One of them being when the opera singing gets interwoven with the funk music. I don't even know what type of music that would be, or what type of music a lot of the score is, but I'm just gonna call it funk. You can correct me in the comments or just go along with it, because you know the music I'm talking about. But when it goes from opera and then it like hard cuts to this completely different, totally opposite end of the spectrum type of music, and then it starts interweaving the two together, and the opera is like overlaid on top of this weird like 90s soundtrack, and it worked for me so well for some reason. And I loved the edits with like the music was timed with the punches and stuff. That just really added to it. And the editing in this movie, by the way, was awesome. I hope I don't forget about that, and if I do, then you have it right here, that I think the editing in this movie was awesome. But I just loved the music in that scene. I don't know, I thought it was really good. I like opera. When I watch movies, I love opera over montages, or opera over like these interwoven cuts, basically, of like different storylines kind of accumulating to this one climax. And that's kind of what it gave me. But then it also had this extra layer of fun with this weird music and this kind of goofy fight scene. And so I really just enjoyed that moment quite a bit. The effects and / world building in this movie was amazing. I didn't expect there to be this many like just really cool effects. The practical effects, the alien effects were so good. The evil looking pig dog alien thingamajigs, like the boar aliens, those bad guys I guess, were so good looking. They never really looked fake in any sequence. They just looked very real. They looked like they belonged in this world. They looked a little grimy. They looked a little dirty, just like most people in this world. This world was very grimy and dirty and smoggy and smoky and very polluted, and that's what those aliens felt like as well. And I like that those aliens even had a backstory, you know, that they were being outcast by the federal government. They didn't care about them. They were being displaced and stuff like that. So I like that even those like grunts basically had a backstory to go on as well. There was a lot of great world building in this. The aliens at the start, those really big honker ones, were super cool as well. Their designs were awesome. The designs for everything was awesome. The spaceships looked fantastic. The actual special effects of the city, when Lelu goes into the city the first time and she's standing on the ledge and she looks out at the city, there's just so much happening in that shot that I bet you miss so much. And there's probably no like Easter eggs or anything in there, but there's just so many things to look at. You know, there's cars going by, there's buildings that are there with giant neon signs and stuff like that, and there's just like, it feels like the world is so lived in, which is what I liked about it the most. It feels very realistic for a futuristic world, and it just feels like there's so much life in the scene. Even if you're stuck with these characters, it feels like there are so many other stories out there, and I think that's what helps make the world so lived in. The designs in this movie as well, I think I touched on that a little bit, but the designs in this movie were so good. The costumes, I don't usually comment on costumes because I'm definitely not a fashionista in any sense of the word, but I thought the costumes in this movie were so cool. They just really added to, again, the level of fun. But like Lelu's costume especially was so unique. I've never seen a costume quite like hers, like the weird jello hole overall straps basically, and then the white crop top shirt, and then her pants. Like, it was just really awesome. I don't know, it's a very memorable costume, and then with her orange hair as well, it makes for a very memorable character because her costume is so unique to this movie. You see that costume, you're like, that has to be the Fifth Element. Also, like, Gary Oldman's costume was great as Zorg. His costume was so much fun. It was like not menacing, it was goofy, but it was menacing when he was menacing. But then it also worked with the movie because all of like the richer people had pretty goofy ish costumes, you know, a little bit like extravagance to them, and it kind of reminded me of Hunger Games a little bit, where all the rich people were very extravagant with their hair and their outfits. Not as extravagant as the Hunger Games, but if you've seen the Hunger Games, you kind of know where I'm going at, like the people in the Capitol. But this, like, I loved the costumes in this movie. I thought that all the people who weren't like super high class had like very dirty, grimy outfits, and then everyone in the high class had more so these extravagant or like very subtly extravagant, more expensive looking outfits. And then the president himself had just like this very low profile suit on, which I thought was very interesting. I don't know, I thought the costumes in this movie were very, very good. And something else I thought was very good that I didn't forget was the editing. The editing in this movie was actually so good, and I don't know how it was. I don't know, it was just a lot of fun. It added to the fun of the movie as well. There were multiple moments where the editing would go back and forth between these two different groups, but it would be kind of the same, like it would make one story for the audience, but it would be these two groups going over the same information in different ways to make one story for the audience. The biggest example of that is the rocks, and someone's going, and then Gary Oldman's character is like, where are the rocks? And then she's like, the rocks aren't here. And then it goes to Lelu's character, and she in another whole area of the city, and then she's like laughing and stuff, and she's like, the rocks aren't with me, or something like that. And it goes back to Gary Oldman's character, and he says something, and then it goes back to Lelu's character, and she says something, and so the audience gets this one continuous storyline, but these two characters are doing this completely on their own and very separately. Another one of that was that big, when they were getting onto the Star Cruiser for the first time, and like the priest is going up into the wheels and stuff, and it's intercutting between Zorg and Corbin and Lelu and Ruby, and Ruby's like doing something with the flight attendant, doing something, you know what he's doing with the flight attendant, and then Zorg is doing something, and the priest is doing something, and it's all like these very short intercuts, and then it all like climaxes at the end. One of them literally climaxes at the end, and I don't know, I thought that the editing in this movie was just really fun, and it added to this charm that the movie had. I just thought it was really good. Getting into the cast of this movie now, there was a lot of people, but I'm only going to talk about Milla Jovovich. Jovovich. I think that's how you I'm so sorry if I'm pronouncing her name wrong. She's a really good actress and she's in a lot of things, but I haven't really watched anything she's in, so I don't really know how to pronounce her name, but I think it's Milla Jovovich, Bruce Willis, Gary Oldman, and Chris Tucker. And I'll talk about Ian Holm as well, why not? I'll talk about Ian Holm very quickly as Father Vito. I think it was like Cornelius or something like that. I don't remember his last name, but it was Vito is the first thing. I'm going to call him Father. Ian Holm as Father. He was really fun in this movie. I don't remember. Oh, is he Bilbo in Lord of the Rings? Is that where I've seen him from? Because I kept seeing his face and going, I recognize this face. I recognize this face and I have no idea where this face is from, but I've definitely seen like a few movies with this guy in it. I'm pretty sure he's Bilbo Baggins now that I think about it, but maybe I'm wrong. He was really good in this movie. I thought that he was just a lot of fun. I'm glad that he had a lot more screen time. I was worried that David was going to be the one on the ship with them and stuff and in the whole third act, so I'm glad that the father actually got to be on this ship because I liked him a lot better than David. David was fun and all, but Ian Holm was amazing. I thought he was great. Chris Tucker as Ruby. Chris Tucker is definitely hit or miss for people. I feel like if you hate this movie, you probably hate Chris Tucker's performance in this role. It's very loud, it's very screamy, it's very high-pitched, and for me, there were definitely some moments where I wish that he wasn't like that in the movie, but there are also moments where that comedy hit for me. It was like, it wasn't so 50-50, it was like 70% hit and then like 30% not hit or something like that. But overall, I enjoyed his performance. I thought he was really fun as his character. I just thought I just wish he had a little bit less screen time because sometimes it would get a little grating. Gary Oldman as Jean-Baptiste Zorg. I'm just gonna call him Zorg. He was so fun in this movie and I wish he had more screen time, to be honest with you. I feel like he didn't have enough screen time, and Gary Oldman is always great in everything, but he was just so fun. He had some very goofy lines. There were some very goofy moments with his character, but overall he was very menacing. He was very, like, I loved how afraid he was when he was talking to the big planet thing, and I don't know, I just thought he was a really fun antagonist and one that I wish had more screen time because I enjoyed his presence whenever he appeared. Bruce Willis as Corbin Dallas. Bruce Willis is basically the same person in every movie. He's this hard case, he's this maybe operative or something, or this guy who's just very good with weapons and with action and stuff like that, and he has little emotion, but he has a heart, you know? He has a heart and he has a brain and stuff like that, and he's basically that character in this movie as well, but he was awesome in this movie. He's awesome in most movies where he's like that. Well, at least the older movies. The newer movies, he's kind of just doing this for paychecks now. But back in the day, back in the 90s and maybe early 2000s, he was actually acting because he wanted to act, and he did phenomenal in this. He did phenomenal in this movie. He was just so much fun. He had some great like one-liners. Most of his dialogue actually during the action were just these one-liners or two-liners or something like that, or these very quick witty sentences. He had a very level head in the action, and obviously that's always super fun to watch this crazy action hero with such a level head, but always delivers the comedy in the action as well. You know, he's like a typical action star in this movie, but I thought his performance was really good, and obviously some of the lines he had to say were very goofy, but again, that adds to the goofiness of this film, and I thought that his chemistry with Lelu, with Milla Jovovich, was really, really good, and I thought that he did a really good job. And last but not least is Milla Jovovich as Lelu. Again, I'm so sorry if I'm mispronouncing her last name. Please, please, please tell me if I'm doing it wrong and tell me how to pronounce her name properly. I can't speak English today. Milla Jovovich did an amazing job. Lelu was definitely my favorite character in this movie. She was so much fun. I loved her outfits. Her outfits were always amazing. I loved the childlike innocence she had. It felt like she was a child in like a human grown-up woman body, I guess. It felt like she was a child. She had this innocence. She had this curiosity about learning what a humanity was like and stuff like that. And she was very fragile as well as being very powerful, and I loved that because she wasn't just like this hard case like Bruce Willis was. She had a lot more depth to her, I feel like. I know Bruce Willis did have depth, but I feel like Lelu had so much depth to her, you know? She was super powerful. She was this all-powerful being, but she was still basically a child at the same time, and she, again, like, never knew what love was, like, and I love the points that she was bringing up about war and stuff, like, what's the point of saving life if all we're gonna do with that saved life is just destroy it later on and stuff, you know? I really liked that. I thought her character was awesome. She was my favorite part of the movie, and I thought she did a great job. And that is my reaction and review to The Fifth Element, the 1997 sci-fi action adventure movie. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much to these wonderful, beautiful, amazing people right here for supporting me and supporting my channel. It really does mean a lot. I don't know what movies I'm going to be watching next in the sci-fi adventure action genre, but there's definitely going to be more because I'm really enjoying my time with these films. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time for my next movie reaction.